Yo, join up. You make sure to join up.
Downtown Phoenix on a bright and sunny day as we come to you from Arizona. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be Charlotte going up against the Suns. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got Bird. Thomas is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Longley in at the center position. And for the Suns, we've got Baylor. Maravich is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Malone. And it's Mashburn in at the 4. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And it's Phoenix's ball. Now, here is Maravich. Here's LaVine. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And Pete Maravich, good for 3. Maravich has got the first points up on the board here for Phoenix. LaVine against Thomas. Trying to get open his Bird. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
That's his first.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
And in terms of the mid-range game, Brown has joined a very elite crowd.
Yeah, no doubt. This guy is both prolific and proficient. He has worked so hard on the short area dribble, the shot release so much more consistent, as is his focus.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Maravich against Young. Maravich kicks to Baylor. Up top, Malone. Pass to Maravich. On the wing, Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Young pass to Brown. Got a piece of it. Maravich with the steal. The pass to Mashburn. It's stolen by Brown. Upside Thomas. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Young outside. Outside for Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Poke loose.
Awaiting foul. Larry Bird. That's his
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Passes to Mashburn. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Home team ball.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Pete Maravich. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
Now here's Baylor. Levine wide open. Trains the three-pointer. Levine's got 6 points.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
The kick out to Brown. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
To the middle. And Malone with the stuff.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brown down low. Baylor defending. Baylor against Brown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Outside Baylor. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Malone with the stuff.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Thomas dishes to Brown. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
A fantastic Mobile One block. This one deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Elbow shot is on the way. He can't hit that time. Charlotte trails by 6. And they double up Brown. Pass to Longley. To the paint. Here's Bird. Thomas kicks to Brown. Takes a 3. No good on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. Hill with it. Guarded now by Larry Bird. Stolen by Bird. And they double up Brown. Pass to Bird. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Bird's got 5 now.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Young with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brown kicks to Young. And here's Bird from the arc. Bosch grabs the miss. Paul against Thomas. And here is Paul. And no good that time. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Suns ahead. They're up by 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. The books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range, all to get off to a good start.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Thomas is out there with Young. Then there's Longley. Then it's Bird. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And here is Paul. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Holiday finds Hill. That's blocked by Bird. Brown wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Paul outside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And they double up Brown. Back to Bird. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Thomas kicks to Brown. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Paul for 3. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Bosch. Duncan comes in for Hill. Nash is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Paul. Butler with the ball, picked up by Brown. Butler feeling out of it. Kicks it out to Paul. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Thomas. And so Brown will bring it up for Charlotte.
And you think about the legacy of Chris Paul. You can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter, I love the attacking mentality right there of DeAndre Ayton. Nice drive.
And here's Brown outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And the Suns here with a different look. Moses Malone. He's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Baylor comes in for Jimmy Butler. Zach LaVine's checked in for Chris Paul. And it's Maravich in for Steve Nash. Feeds to Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Now here's Brown. 11 points in the game. Longley with the bucket.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Young against Maravich. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Malone down low. Longley on him. And it's Malone missing. Charlotte in the lead. And they double up Brown. And the pass to Longley. Back to Brown. Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Malone with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
That's on Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Charlotte.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've also protected the rim with a lot of energy today. Good amount of blocks in the first half.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Thomas up top. Guarded by Levine. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
That's the defender all over.
Charlotte shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for the away team.
Both free throws good from Longley.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Maravich, the pass to Levine. Back to Maravich. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Maravich has got 8.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. Pass to Longley. And he banks in the lane. Longley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Bean passes to Maravich. Here's Mashburn. Bird covering. That's blocked by Bird. Brown against Levine. And they double up Brown. Bird kicks to Brown. To the inside. And Bird gets it to go on the assist from Thomas. Bird's got the lead up to 3 now for Charlotte.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Maravich against Young. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And here's Brown outside.
Away team foul. Isaiah Thomas.
And here we go with
That's
the coach's challenge.
foul.
A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The shot
and this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Charlotte leads by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Keep grinding, bro. Emoji black heart.
In a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Puts it up off the inbound, and Thomas with the block. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Zach LaVine. He's out there with Maravich. Malone is out there with Baylor. And it's Mashburn in at the 4th. Now Baylor. Isaiah Thomas missing on the 3. The shot from 20 feet away. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is adjustment. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Charlotte leading by 4. Outside, Maravich. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Fires the 3, and they will call over the back on the play.
An occasional over the back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Pass to Mashburn. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. For Phoenix, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Yeah, and Mashburn, really one of the more versatile guys at that forward position. He can score, rebound, and pass all at a high level.
Now, here is Maravich. Charlotte again missing. Inside, Baylor. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Maravich against Maravich. Maravich missing again. And here are the Suns now. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Baylor. Butler with the steal. A fast break now for Charlotte. Outside, Maravich. From deep. Rebound by the Suns. Baylor's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Phoenix calls timeout. Now off the inbound. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now here is Maravich. No points in the game yet for him.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
How about that? Just glide toward the rim, but finish with power. What a combination by Jimmy.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Now here's Ayton. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Can't connect from 14 feet out. For 3, Maravich. That shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. Nash, the pass to Paul. Out of bounds.
The ball
Charlotte takes possession.
That's miscommunication, and we
Substitution for
rarely
your
see
home
that
team.
happen.
Phoenix making some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for 8. Hill comes in for Duncan. And it's Drew Holiday in for Steve Nash. Here's Maravich. Rebound by Grant Hill.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Now, here is Maravich. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Count it, good.
Pete
Oh,
Maravich.
what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
Paul with the ball. Down low. Here's Bosh. Back to Paul. Shapes over Maravich. Here's Bosh. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And that's
Away
out of bounds.
team ball.
Charlotte will retain possession. Ball against Maravich. 27 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And he's good on the 3 ball. He has 6.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Ball against Maravich. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Sweet little floater. Paul's got 5 now.
Well, Chris Paul gets to that floater game at his size. So important to have in your arsenal.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Suns lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game. Barnes.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Come on, fans, it's the fourth quarter.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Jimmy Butler is out there with Barry. Then there's Maravich. Then it's Christian Wood. Hill. It's hauled in by Wood.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
To tie it up. And Maravich is
Pete
good for
Maravich.
3.
3-point
It's all
field
knotted
goal.
up.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Now, here is Maravich. Here's Hill. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Now Maravich. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Well, they're passing to Barry. Shot clock at 6. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
And the Suns call time.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now Baylor. Isaiah Thomas missing on the 3. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his third personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And not to mention all the steals they've piled up. They've gotten after it defensively.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've only given up 1 point in the 4th quarter. To the middle. Here's Longley. And finished off by Longley.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Phoenix trails by 3. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Maravich the pass to Baylor. Outside Maravich. And there's the pass to Malone. That shot wide open.
Perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
And it was timely. That's a basket they had to have, and an absolutely vital possession.
And the jam by Isaiah Thomas.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down on you guys.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
At the line for your home team, Zach Levine. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Levine. And so Levine nails both of them.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Young passes to Longley. Kicks it to Bird. To the inside. Brown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Baylor's got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, Levine. Good on the triple.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Thomas goes in, and Levine with the block.
Well, with his vertical, Levine sends it back. That is nice.
Thomas with the block. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. The dish to Young. Back to Thomas. Young outside. Charlotte no good that time either. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
And here's Maravich from the arc. No good there. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And Young, here we go. Makes it off the glass. Young's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
And here's a timeout for Monty Williams. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
59 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Malone against Brown. Outside for Thomas. It's Brown with the drive. It counts.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Here's Malone. Shoots from the elbow. Bird pulls it in. And so it's Charlotte with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And finished off by Brown.
Well, Jaylen Brown has quality handles now. Relentless on the attack when he's got the rock in his hands.
And the Suns call time here. They're down by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Charlotte making the switch. Maravich is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Pete Maravich.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Levine kicks to Baylor. Malone. It falls! And he is... brought them to within 2 points.
Yeah, Malone is an absolute nightmare on the offensive glass. Does a great job of establishing that position for that putback slam. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
For the away team, Pete Maravich.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Outside, Levine. No good on the triple. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line
And for
the away
Jaylen
team,
Brown at the free throw line, he has worked so hard on his mechanics, and that's paid dividends in terms of his confidence, guys.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So it's Charlotte picking up the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Young. Inside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
5 to shoot. Bird, that's good.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's Ball. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
LaMelo Ball.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Longley. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Outside Booker. Soft touch off the glass.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
It's Brown on the wing. To the middle. Bird. Kick out to Brown. Second chance effort. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Four on the clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Clock is at 3. And here's Brown for 3. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
A determining Brown ceiling. I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. He may have already exceeded expectations.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long. He's consistent from out there. Especially when you give him that kind of room.
If there's ever a successful shot that still gets your coach mad at you, that's the one.
Pass to Thomas. And Booker pulls it down. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. He's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks. And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And Griffin gets it to go.
Like to see that kind of range from Griffin. He's got a nice stroke for such a physical player.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Bird. There's the drive. Tries again. And he lays it in.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
The three from Ball. Got a hand on it. Here's Thomas. Counted from distance. Thomas has got 8 points.
And he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Timeout call, Memphis.
score for the away team, Patrick Ewing.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Isaiah Thomas. Trey Young.
Here's Thomas. And Griffin slams it in.
Isaiah Thomas.
A main staple of Griffin's game. You can tell he loves getting up to dunk.
Pass to Longley. Here's Brown. Gets to the corner and hits it. He's got 7.
Their ball. Oh, wow! Oh, incredible! B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. To the inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas.
It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Thomas has gotten his second bucket of the game. Driving in. Oh!
You can feel it.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Isaiah Thomas.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Blake Griffin.
And Griffin gets it to go.
Thomas.
Excellent at recognizing when to shoot off the pass. Griffin is so good at catching the D by surprise.
Here's Thomas with the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here's Thomas. 14 points for him. Here's Longley. Drops in the short one.
Toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show forward.
Here's Thomas. To the wing, right side. And it's Longley missing. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Pass to Thomas. Oh, swiped away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here's Brown for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Brown's got 10 points.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Bird. Here's Thomas. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 17.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of three-point bombs.
Substitutions for the away team.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Tracy McGrady.
It could go. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Los Angeles Lakers, they lead by 14. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte?
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
There's Young with the 3. Buries it from 3. Young's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Bird. Up and over Gasol. And it's Bird missing.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
What an athletic play from Brown, showing off his mad hops on these jams.
Launches it. Outside Young. Fires the three. They get the rebound. They swipe it. It's Brown on the wing. He's got 12. Young drawing the double team. Pass to Bird. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thomas. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Thomas has got 20 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
To the right side. Up top, Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Brown's breakout offensively, you'd be a surprise to some, not to me. It's the end result of continuous gains to his shot-making arsenal.
And you watch teams try to defend Brown. See, Webb, they're not exactly sure what to take away.
Look, you can't go under screens. He's too good of a shooter now. You play him tight, that triggers the drive. Playing him physical sends him to the line where he's improved as well.
Young from long range. Fires in the triple. Young's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
First free throw is good.
Isaiah Thomas.
Gold shot's good from the stripe. And here's Young. Here's Brown. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Thomas. Give him 20.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Driving in. Pass to O'Neal. And he nails the jumper. Here's Young. Good on the shot. Young's got 5 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Both teams will make substitutions. Any hope of coming back to win this game looks near impossible.
I know. The way things have gone so far, hard to imagine.
Here's Thomas.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And the 3 off target. Here's Maravich. He buries it from 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter. Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. To the paint. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Another shot. He squares up and sinks it.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
You talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
At the line for the away team.
And that one falls for ball. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Maravich with the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Pass to Barry. Out left to the wing. Here's Maravich. He's got 6. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And he gets it to go.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Outside for Butler. Nails it from beyond the arc. Butler's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Can they get it? And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Well, it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
The shot by Butler, no good. Pass to Bowen. Here's O'Neal. Finished off the break. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game.
Away-team ball.
Transition basketball. The most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it. So it's the home team now. Here's Maravich. He has 6. Six on the shot clock. From the baseline. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Controls the rebound and the putback. O'Neal's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And we're going to have a jump ball. Knocked away.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
Pass to Maravich. Takes the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 11. Up in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Ball with it. From deep three-point range. Connects from downtown. Ball's got 11 points.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Pass to Maravich. Shot clock at 6. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Gasol. Down low. Here's Maravich. 11 points in the game. Offensive board. Here's Ewing. 4-3. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the three as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the three-point line.
Pass to Barry. 5 on the clock. Deflected. Right wing. To the paint. Here's Ewing. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Rock solid start for them. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
To the left side wing. Stolen by Booker. Shoots. And Ball gets it to go. He's got 13.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Here's Maravich. Nails it from 3.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Their goal was to limit their turnovers, and they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
Here's Thomas. 15 points in the game. Longley with a rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Thomas. The 3 is up. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Right side Young. Here he goes. And rejected. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They've limited turnovers. That's helped them grow this lead and keep it.
Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Thomas has got 6 here in the quarter.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Longley. Here's Thomas. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Longley. And Gasol with the block. Bird, that's good. And here's Memphis. They're on a 16-5 run. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Longley. And Gasol with the block. To the wing on the left. Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas.
Hits a three-pointer. Thomas has got 9 points here in the second half.
But this is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Pass to Bird. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The 3. Knocks down the long J. Thomas has got 27 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Well, I think Jimmy Buckets has underrated vision. He's more than capable of spotting open teammates and distributing accordingly.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Thomas. 22 points for him. Pass to Bird. Here's the 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 9. Timeout called. Memphis.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Memphis, trailing by 10. Here's McGrady. Off target from outside. Outside, Brown. To the inside.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there. Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Into the lane. Rejected by Brown.
Just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooters.
Drops in the 3. Thomas has got 33.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
The way he's firing from 3 today, they ought to keep riding.
Jaylen Brown.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. .58 seconds left in the third quarter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Bryant. It's deflected. And they're able to recover. Thomas, that's good.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Lets it go from deep. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bird. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Blake Griffin picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Both good from the line that time.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Trae Young.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Drills it from deep. Thomas has got 25 points. Wing shot on the way. Kept alive. Gasol. Second chance shot. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Here's Thomas. Tipped. And so it's Charlotte finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So it's the home team now. They're leading by 8. The 3. Hits the trifecta. And he's got 28 now.
The D has got to do something to take away his three-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Here's Ball. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Thomas. Pass to Longley. Up top, Young. Here's Thomas. That That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Thomas has got 6 in the quarter.
After a sensational first half from beyond the arc, he's not slowing down here in the second. That's his 3rd three-pointer since halftime.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
And Allie, thank you for that. Well, Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Here's Thomas. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Brown with the steal. Out to the wing. 3-pointer. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steal to prove it.
Pulls up on the wing. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 33 points.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Over to the left wing. They need this. And the layup is good by Gasol. Gasol's got his first bucket in this one.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
That one falls.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Brown with the block.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
To the left wing. Here Starks. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
No, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Here's Young. Banked it in off the glass.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. From 12 feet. And Gasol with the block. Oh, got a piece of it. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Young from long range. On target from range. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Outside Young. Here's Starks. Inside. Gasol.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Substitutions for the away team.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
3-pointer, no good. Here's Bowen. pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
And it's good for 2.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
Pass to Butler. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Three-pointers, they're not Butler's specialty, but he's a fearless scorer who doesn't set limits on his game.
Devin Booker.
Booker, good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Here's Barry. Here's Maravich. And Booker pulls it down. Here's Ewing. Lets it go from the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. .124 left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Maravich. And he drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Drains the triple.
Patrick Ewing.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
From the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know.
From wow! How about that? Here's Charlotte. It's a 14-point game. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Pau Gasol.
Here's Charlotte. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. And there's a 3-second violation.
I got a question.
Substitutions for the away team. Patrick Ewing.
24 seconds left in the game. From deep. He got a piece of it.
Trae Young.
And he recovers it. Outside Jones. And a deep 3 from Young. From beyond the arc and then some.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
5 ticks left in the final quarter. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they lose.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Timeout called. They're behind by 16. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. Here's Maravich. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The inbound play works to perfection. You got to love to get those quick hitters.
And so they get the victory here at home. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.